Okay, so as promised, I'm just recording as opposed to streaming because the music, I don't know if you can hear the boom, 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 is affecting the transmission. So I just pretty quickly went over to the police van that was there that they've scarpered because they had a rule with them, and I thought that they were arresting him because I'd heard something or other. And the policeman was pretty rude and said that I should, can you go away, basically. And I said, no, like, what are you doing? P, stop, it's a serious subject. So normally my ponytail would hide her, or my kneecap. Either way, I've lost a friend. The point is they were really rude. And I'm going to make that compilation that I promised of them saying, oh, we can't arrest people, when it's Bob being kicked. But they're pretty hot on swearing and nonsense. Anyway, I told him he was, what did I call him? Two words that he didn't understand what they meant. Oh my gosh, obnoxious and, obtuse and something else. Maybe vapid or vacuous. No, it's just recording, but I'm not going to stop and start again, so don't balls up my... I've just done it now. Anyway, so it's still here. The music can't still going on. Errol is not arrested, but he was the victim of a crime that I'm not going to ask him details. I just wanted to make sure he was all right, which he is. And he's back over there now with the guy with the cross. I tell you what I want to show you, which is pretty good. I'm not sure if this is going to come out backwards or not, the writing, but let me see, yeah. So yes, it does. I can see it myself. Oh, can I be bothered to flip it around? I don't think I can on the recording. So it's a Soko banner, which is good. JC's forgotten to put the Bible reference at the bottom. That's not the point. I said I'd do a Soko video in front of it, so I will. People are ducking out the way even though I'm not streaming. I had a couple of conversations, but not on camera. Ali Darwan doesn't seem to be here. Is he here? Is he just hiding? Those are that's not that Salam corner. That's the free Quran business, but it's all much of a muchness, to be fair. But I don't see him. Usually you see his aesthetically interesting fashion choices before you realise they're his. No, I don't see him. But I did ask Lamin, also off camera, whether he still believes that there's Quranic miracles. And he, must be a coincidence, said he hadn't heard of this claim or watched the video. And he started trying to explain to me what a Quranic miracle was. And I was like, no, I got that. In not so many words, he said he believes them. But he wasn't willing to, even though there was no camera, he wasn't willing to double down because probably disunity or something like that. But he did say, and then I turned around and someone was recording it, so I'll try and clip that out. But the point is, no, I'm just recording, I'm not showing you. The point is that he said Ali's not a scholar, and I was like, do you reckon? You're right, Sam. So, he also said he's not a scholar, so I thought, why are you here offering £1,000? But I didn't ask or ask if you had £1,000 anymore, because it's usually just two £20 notes that found out. What's happening, atheist? Just recording myself, the dulcet tones of. Is it something massive? No, I'm recording this way.
Simon Lord.
Your vocals will come out. Is that what you mean? Yes, I do, yeah.
He's asked me to give you his number.
I think I already had it, but yes, please.
I just sent it to him.
Oh, lovely. All right, thanks. It didn't come up, but then my phone's got some decorum. It doesn't interrupt me while I'm streaming. Not streaming, recording. Streaming, not streaming. Like sorry, not sorry. Like a man but a woman. That kind of. Yeah, but no but. Like Vicky Pollard. Right, you've just denigrated my phone somehow. Right, there's David speaking to, I don't know, I'm not their keeper. I wish Betty was here. I had a little bit of footage of Sister Betty, but I thought I was recording the other week and I wasn't, and I was devastated. I just had the end part, so I didn't put that up. Hi. Let's just have a wander because no one's going to talk to me with a camera in my hand. It turns out that people talk to me more without the camera. So, who knew? I thought it was my winsome personality that put them off.
My neighbor went to Mecca to stone the devil. But,
Did it work?
But he's sleeping here.
Do you know what?
But they paid them money to go and buy
But the
the
thing is
stone.
that when it's stoning time, it's night time somewhere.
Yeah.
So he's either in the nose or in the stone.
Yes.
I mean, I reckon with my nose, I've got sinus problems. Maybe he is sniffing up there, but I've got holy water, so I don't.
And I thought they are not allowed to build statues.
They're
But
not.
in the city, it's there.
There's a lot of things they're not allowed to do, and there's a lot of things they're allowed to do that are the opposite. Like,
Yeah.
they don't care. Literally, there's like a Muslim apologist who, and other, like when you tell them it's in the Quran though, if there's a hadith of Muhammad saying something else, Muhammad's getting the first take. Even if Allah said,
But I also have a question.
Yes.
Why didn't Allah talk about Hindus? Who
I'll
were
tell you
just
why.
next door?
well, Muhammad was mentioned, like referenced as all ears, so he was
copying what
listening.
was there.
Yeah, so Waraka translated some heretical Christian texts, and before you know it, there's Moses running around, there's Jesus
So
in
he
the
thought
cradle.
this was the only thing in the world existed. That's why when they say fast in the daytime, but no way is on another level.
But you know that Allah comes down at sunset, or in
Middle
the
of the
evening.
night.
No, evening time. Exactly that, and he recites something, and he says, I can't remember. I'm big in the game. Whatever he says in Arabic. But the fact is, it's sunset somewhere all the time. So, but he's
So
always,
Allah's gonna stay, innit?
but he's always on the throne. So he's hopping on his shin, getting to the next time zone on one shin.
But
two
don't
arms.
you think?
Maybe his throne is like an electric wheelchair kind of vibe.
Yeah,
like Professor X.
Yeah, but the thing is, they are scared to say the Holy Spirit. Because if it was Christian way, they would mean his spirit was down in the night.
If here there was not Sharia, but if it was as much of a problem to insult Jesus, if you got your hands chopped off, or the same as Muhammad, you would find that not many people will be talking the nonsense they talk. But because they know that Christians have to forgive them, or are supposed to, that's why they can have this internal, like Allah says, if you didn't sin, I would wipe you out anyway. So you're doing him a favour by sinning, like yourself a favour. It means Iblis is your saviour because he's making you sin. So then he's saving you.
And also, when Bin Salman sat, on the throne, he took all his corrupt brothers and put them in a 5-star hotel.
No way.
House arrest.
No way.
Yeah, no. House arrest.
No, I believe
All
you.
of-
I'm being sarcastic.
But the thing is, only the poor people, they cut their hands.
Listen, but don't you know that heaven is made up of mostly poor people, which is all right if you're telling poor people, listen, just chill out a minute.
But they're cutting the hands of the poor people. But the rich are going to be in the healthy
You know
hotel.
what? Listen, if we accept all of the testimonies that Muhammad is a bandit, he's got reason to look down on other thieves. He don't want them taking his booty. I don't mean a Beyonce booty. I mean like his
Proper
treasure,
booty,
whatever.
treasure.
So that's why he gets the first portion of it. Like it's a massive coincidence that his revelations and all of it seems to be concerned with his sex life, his money, his well-being. When Allah revealed that he could sleep with any chick he wanted to, it don't matter if she's mad, whatever. When the ugly ones and the disabled ones and the old ladies started queuing up at his door, he goes, hold on. No, Jabril said you have to stop bothering me now.
Yeah.
Like as Allah, all-knowing Allah, he didn't realise that was going to happen.
And remember,
changed it.
when Allah said, guys, after eating, go home. He's a very shy guy,
Yeah, he's really
That's
shy.
why he doesn't wanna
only uses
tell you.
3 stones to wipe his backside. Don't be silly. What,
And
they're
he don't
4 stone pagans? You're mad. You're mad. 2 stones? No.
Three more,
3. Don't worry about toilet paper.
And also,
Or water.
don't you think,
Stones though, bro. Stones.
Alif, Lam, Ra could be the Trinity. But because it's silence,
But the
they
fact,
don't wanna-
because Waraka was already gone, Waraka was dead off like quick time. Not him.
So he used it,
died
but he
soon.
died.
But
I
even
don't know
Waraka
what the
said,
meaning is.
yeah, Waraka was like, I think he had some regret. I don't know. Like he said, I can't think of the exact phrase. So I won't say it. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. But he said that he's sorry that he's going to pass away soon. But he must have been. He knew what he's telling him. If you're suicidal, you're trying to throw yourself off mountains. You got to imagine like, no, you're a prophet, bruv, and all that, lifting you up wings and all that. Like, if you think a demon has got you, for one, when you go to someone who transcribes Christian, even heretical Christian stuff, nowhere in the Bible. For one, it says, fear not, like 365 times. So that's one for every day. And it says, don't worry, literally. But also, an angel never turns up and grips his people up. And even, not one angel comes and don't even say, fear not, I'm an angel of the Lord. No, they introduce who they are. Sometimes their name, but I'm an angel of the Lord. I'll bring you good tidings. I'll bring you a message. I'm telling you, stop that, bro. Whatever they're saying, they're literally saying, I'm coming with this message from, like, but this one don't. He just says recite. And recite what? There ain't no book.
Mary did not run.
Mariam ain't Mary though.
She was brave, isn't it?
Yeah, well the thing is she was pious. When she was with Zechariah got muted by the Holy Spirit just for a little bit of doubt. That's John's dad. But even though she was younger, like she's described as pious, he's a prophet already. But even Elizabeth, her cousin, says like John like moved in her womb, but she said, you know, the mother of my Lord has come to see me. Like they was all a pretty special family. But yeah, she wasn't scared, but she was perturbed because she literally, I don't know if I'd have the nerve to say to the angel, but I ain't even slept with anyone. I don't know anyone, you know.
Yeah.
But at least she was asking because she was double checking, like, what are you saying now?
Yeah. Even Moses asked, what should I tell the people?
Moses, I love that because he's like micromanaging him. God, he said, listen, they're going to say this, you're going to say this, you pick up the stick, I'll tell it to a snake. Like, because he was basically trying to get Aaron. He was going, can't you tell my brother?
Muhammad said, don't ask no question.
No, only the ones that are going to upset you. So you have to be psychic. You have to think, hold on a minute, what's going to upset me? What if I ask you for £100 and you say, no, that's going to upset me? So like, because he's got all the boot it. I don't know, man. Especially the ones like, is that your wife? Don't ask that. Because she's playing with her dolls. It's too much.
Look at them. Most of them are sincere. They want answers.
Sorry?
I say most of them here, they are sincere. They want
I don't know about most.
They want answers. But their people are not.
Yeah, no, the Dawarists, none of them are.
No. The Dawas know what is happening.
Yeah, no, the bystanders.
The man there, I watch him with the conversation with Ali Dawa and Muhammad about secret life. And he protested. But he's still here. Giving out this book. But when I take
I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I don't ascribe any like deviousness to the on like the standards by kind of thing. There's regular ones who I know are a bit, but there are people who are just into heckle, which is fun. I like heckling, but I like it when it's funny. When they're boring, I'm like, can't you do it again and make it like good? Because just Jesus, like you're just like. But yeah, some of them are little boys though, so they're just they get. I know they do. They get like encouraged by the older ones to go and cause trouble. Like when they were poking Hatton and kicking her and little things. It's with the great adults can see them, and usually in like Muslim circles, if a young person is doing something, like the older one will just tell them, but they don't when it comes to this. Even though Allah said He's going to make those who follow Isa superior. You should, if you're wondering, go and ask them. They're the best, they're the closest to your heart, the blah, blah, blah. The worst of all creatures, we don't worry about that bit. But, yeah, when you're in a minority, be nice. When you're in a majority, whatever. That way. Yeah, so, but the youngsters, I mean, all young people, our young ones, are a bit leery, like when their mum's not watching or whatever. But here I find there's a satanic influence anyway.
But look, at the entrance, upon coming, there was a speaker. And the preacher was only talking about Christianity.
Yes, I saw them. Yeah, 3 of them: a black man, a white woman, and another white guy.
It's easy to be a Muslim scholar. Just insult Jesus.
Is it?
Easy.
I mean, you could pretend to.
You could up there in the mosque.
But do you know what though? That's anti-Quranic, because if they think it's Isa is a blessed child and a yada yada, a word from Allah. He's, whatever. But culturally, it's because the reason they had to turn off Christians is one, the Jews laughed Muhammad at hand, so he had to bring the Nejas first. But also, he literally said, I'm in there, but I'm in there, bro. But he didn't know the internet was coming, or people would learn Arabic or whatever, or get printed in English. And because he's not in there, now they have to say it's a corruption.
Yes.
But Allah said he wrote it.
Yes.
So how is it corrupted? But the point is, that's why they can legitimately be down on Christians. It's nothing to do with what we say about Muhammad. They think they're justified.
Allah sent the Bible. Yeah.
Well, the Torah, the Psalms, and the Injil.
But the thing is, how powerful is man to corrupt what Allah says cannot be corrupted?
It says it's incorruptible. That's what it says on the tin. It's not that a little bit uncorruptible. It cannot be. If Allah says could let it be, and they can't, unless it's a fiction. I don't know. The only bit of the Quran that even looks towards it says.
No one can corrupt.
But it says they took their scholars and their monks for lords or something like that. But so what? They're still not big in the game on the throne all the time with the arm and the business. Nonsense is the word you're looking for. Satanic. You know Satan, literally, if he made his own religion, who is it? What's that in Pete? If he made his own religion, you are crazy. So telling the truth even though he's a communist. Communist. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, basically, like Satan went into witness protection, come with a different arm, and that's his religion. Yeah, I know. Listen, as soon as I make a stream, she urgently has to tell me on the stream about my. Anyway, there's Ash.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, what's your name? What's your biggest corner name? Say that again. Kunda with a K. Nice. You're welcome to come and have some food or whatever.
Ready?
In the living. Almost. Ross Clark.
How
You ready?
How do you know that from?
From my grandfather, who was a Tottenham supporter. But he used to say Ross Clark with a K at the end.
We still a celebrate.
For what now? Just joy.
What do you mean? You know, some daughter a doctor.
Oh, you told me.
And I work at St. Thomas. She a come down.
No doctor, man.
She coming down for August.
Nice.
And I'm giving her the house. I'm going back.
What, for good?
Yeah, she's going to
You
leave.
go back her yard.
No, I'll be here.
Where though?
Half a year.
Oh, same as Mumsy.
She get too
Don't she
old.
like the sun?
She get too old.
Yeah. More reason to. Anyway, I'm not arguing on the track. Same reason to stop. Yeah. Right. Anywho, let's find JC. I don't know what these are arguing about, but it's something important. Don't know where JC is. David has got patience. He has got patience. There's the big fat shake. You know what I mean? The medium weight shake. I don't know. A bit of a lightweight when it comes to defending Quranic miracles. Because he had to talk about Jesus to do it. I can't see him. I think they've already gone without me. Can you imagine? All right, I'm going to look that way. I'm going to look both ways, and then I'm going. But this is kind of the after hoursy vibe of it. It's Joshua over there speaking with. To be fair, I don't know. I can't tell by looking at the guy what he believes. Sometimes you can, depending on the outfits. Where's JC? Fred? Are we going yet?
I'm trying to find everybody.
Well, I'm here. I am everybody. I'm here.
She's
I've got the phone numbers of everybody, so if once I stop recording this,
Yes.
then we can go to somewhere nice and phone them all.
And I sent you a message and you never responded.
No, because... Oh, when? This morning?
I think that was,
Yeah, I didn't sleep for literally... Wednesday night was the last night's sleep I had before yesterday. So I had like a 48 to 60 hour, seriously, zero sleeps. Not like, when an insomniac says it's no sleep till Christmas, they mean it when it's June. So, yeah, I think I feel like I saw, I didn't read, I saw your name though. But because of the group, because of the group, I see the names and most likely they're not for me, they're talking to each other. Either way, where's Jason? Oh, he's gone for a drink. No, he's gone to get some refreshment. Right, find some people and then shout out gin and tonic and I'll be there. Like a genie, I'll just pop up. I don't care. No, they won't go. They'll probably go to a different one. There's Naz. Let's go say hello to Naz, everybody, because he's meant to debate me about a week ago.
We want to know, yeah.
Who's we? You and your personalities? Go on. Watch that cyclist.
Come on, listen to this.
Well, I was just about to. I just had to quickly talk to someone. Quickly, ask me your question because I got a. No, I didn't say he's wrong. Anyway, I'm just about to. I just have to find somebody. Yeah, thanks, bro. Where's my debate? Not now. This is recording. Not yeah. I bet you've got. I feel special. Nah, you know about it, man. You hear his mouth.
Video yesterday with him and you had the British Library.
Oh, I see. No, that was a really. No, I wish. No, I wish. No, he will be over. I think he. Oh, that was, no, it wasn't current, as it were. But yeah, I got excited for a minute. I was like, wait. But I know there'd be a massive ladder and a big cord of. And that was a good deflection, by the way. Just before we have a debate one day. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm.
This is my friend Kate, remember? Yeah, who I told you about. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I want to stay with her, right? Okay, stay with her.
What, you putting me up? I'm an adoption agency. What's happening? No, you got to wait here because he's gathering the full truth.
Okay, all right.
No, is that it?
Huh?
Are you, what am I, the signpost? Just tell him to come and stand here. Are we going? Let's just go.
We're going now.
Anyway, that's Naz, who agreed on camera, didn't you, Naz? He's nodding, whatever it is, that Jesus is, look, no, I'm joking, that he's going to debate me. So, next couple of weeks, I'll find you, I'll hunt you down Liam Neeson style, or whatever. Nah, let's just freestyle it. No, because I don't mind you, because you're not full of, Do you? I got you. I know Ali's no scholar, believe me, in any sense of the word, but did you notice that he just dashed out every single scientific Quranic miracle? It's 7 minutes long, people. Why has no Muslim watched
Testing the
it?
mic for someone.
No, well, I'm not important. I'm not interested enough.
If
You
it's,
are
a good,
chief.
if it's a good one, I'll keep it.
Okay, so I was just asking Naz here. Fudgesicles. Yeah, so no Muslim. So last, I wouldn't have thought so. So last week, I asked him. He said, "Yeah, I've got to go and pray." I'm not even buying that much, but yeah, he said, "Come back at this time." I've got to ask. Like he needs a note from his mum. So he asked Mansour after an hour and a half. I knew he wasn't going to talk to me because he tried it with Hashim before. He used him as a blocker, but he went in front of Mansour out of my earshot and went, all that sort of shizzle. I came back and said, "I'm not allowed to talk to you." And I said, "Is it because they think you're too stupid?" And he said, "Might be." And that's how I knew he was trying to get away from the convo. So I went to Mansour on camera. I said, "Did you tell him that he couldn't talk to me?" And he said he can do what he wants. That's not actually saying he didn't say it, but he is a free agent. Surely the amount of nonsense he talks on videos, I'm landing this plane. Wait a minute now. So then I spoke to Hashim. And Mansour on the topic of are all scientific miracles debunked from the Quran. This is Ali's claim. Also that Christians are all Islamophobes and should die in their rage.
I'm not listening. I'm here, but I'm
I
not.
was too busy laughing. I don't know why I'd be annoyed that he's destroying Islam faster than I can. So, I asked Hashim. I asked the overweight sheikh. I normally call it the big fat sheikh, but you know the one.
I'm so fat shame.
That is his name. I'm not even joking. Yeah, well, Sheikh Shaq. Yeah, him. So then, and I asked Shamsi. And I asked Usman. So only Usman and Lamin today actually. Only Usman give a resounding, yes, there's scientific miracles in the Quran. All of them, to a man, hadn't even heard of Ali Dawah. No, I'm joking. They said, "What video?" "Oh, I haven't heard." But none of them would categorically, other than Usman, say yes, there are scientific miracles, which they would have said. So either way, back at the ranch, are there any miracles in that, scientifically wise, in the Quran?
Well, I was just telling him that I do believe that there are some.
Nice one. Well, I mean, I don't believe any of it, but I feel like your opinion is at least genuinely held because you actually listen when I find it reasonable.
I do think that some Muslims have gone overboard.
Shut up, really? Do you mean the ones who are blowing themselves up? Or the ones who are oh no, you mean different ones. Go on, tell me, Naz.
I mean in terms of like Muslims trying to look for scientific miracles in the Quran.
Because the Quran does say, doesn't it, if they're looking for miracles in science, tell them I've already done that in my last book. Like he says, go back to those people. I feel like it's talking about Christians. It might be a Hindu. No, it is Allah. He says, there are no, like you're just a warner to Mahdi. There's no signs of miracles other than the Quran, I guess. He says, go and ask the people of that book because that was my heyday when I was doing the big flashing
The
lights.
debate between William Campbell and Dr. Zakir Naik on the Quran.
Dr. Zakir. I love that you put doctor in. He's a medical doctor, bro.
And even Dr. William Campbell, he's a doctor.
But he's a doctor, but sperm in the backbone
Medical,
ain't a thing.
yeah.
So no. Zakir, like Nike's a medical doctor in his private life, as it were. But as an apologist, I don't feel like you should use that as props because he's also saying that the necklace of a woman has got female sperm ducts or whatever. So back at the ranch, you believe it. So maybe we should chit chat about that. But then again, we both. Oh no, yeah, I'll find out what they were meant to be, and then we can chit chat. I imagine you must be fearful now though that Sheikh Ali Dawa has said it's not true. I mean, some big shoes. I'm joking. I think maybe he tried to throw hijab under the bus as well, although I can't remember whether he said he believes it as well. But I feel like it's like...
What about this Jesus God? Should we discuss that?
I like Islam. No, but they're all... whenever I talk to a Muslim, other than you, I mean, you just did it literally, stereotype, but whenever I do, they say, the Sheikh's answer to are there scientific miracles was, but Jesus killed himself. Hold on. That was his Sheikh learned answer was, what do you mean by miracle? What do you mean by science? And then, well, Jesus killed himself. I was like, I left school ages ago. So we can talk about his Jesus God, but I know he is, and you will know one day, like when you get there. So I feel like Islam, I feel like you're a decent representative because you're calm, you're not going to stab me in the face, you're sort of immune a little bit to sarcasm, like you get it at least. And there would benefit these lovely people who haven't seen this video yet because it's just recording. Here he is, everyone. I think I want to debate you anyway because you're quite reasoned or reasonable. But the divinity of Christ, I'm sure you've done it 100 times, and so have I. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'd rather talk about the popularism that seems to be.
I like salvific topics.
Why? You ain't got none. You ain't got no salvific. There is no salvific requirement for a Muslim because Allah's it's arbitrary. He guides who he guides. He don't guide who he don't guide. If he takes your sins off and puts them on a Christian, yay. If he don't, but also, all right then, that could be you choose the topic and I will, and we'll just have a relaxed chat.
Anything salvific.
Well, no, all right, the salvation of young people who follow people like Ali and hijab rather than. I mean, I ain't got no time for any sheikhs either, but at least they've got the hat and the silly outfit. They're alive. That's for dead people. You're not supposed to speak about you speak well of the living. No, I approached Ali. No, I'll send him the footage. He's done when he spoke to Ben, who you know, he edited that to within an inch of its life.
How is he anyway?
He's all right. He's enjoying his studies is the phrase he gave me to pass on to people. I don't know about that, but he's enjoying his inverted. I don't know. He's very busy is the answer, but he's well. Yeah, phone him. Definitely. All right. So anyway, everyone, you heard him. He said definite 100% K on my word as a Muslim-ish. And on my word, as a known liar in my previous iteration as a not a Christian person, I will stalk him, hunt him down, for Jesus, but also for the debate. Because I'm just bored of Modine types, really. I know. Exactly. What a question. Who is Modine, he said. That's what I ask myself every day. Who is this geezer? But yeah, he's TikTok famous, you wouldn't know. You got a beard. He's a Shia when it suits him. He's the one who... No, he's famous. And also I saw him outside a few weeks back and he was like, he thinks everyone's going to, like other Muslims, not Christians, are going to get him. So, but he does talk some shizzle. Oh mate, he swears blind and he's copy-pasted from like a cereal box. That on the Ark of the Covenant, the name of Ali is etched into the nails. I said B&Q was having a special when God came down with the specs for the boat, like. But anyway, he's going to debate me. Everyone, an actual Muslim is going to talk to me. I'm excited, but not now, obviously.
What is the topic?
We don't care. We don't care. Just someone will talk to me. No, he wants to talk about the divinity of Christ, but I'm like, oh, it's so obvious. And now that's done. Now I wanted to just talk about this nonsense popularism. This hijab can say the Quran has got.
Would you prefer like a formal?
Do I seem like a formal kind of gal, Naz? No, I can do that, not swearing.
I prefer formal. No, when I say formal, I mean like it's time.
Timed is fine. But I do have slight Tourette's when it comes to, if you talk pure nonsense, a little bit of like the word twaddle might just. You're not like that.
I just prefer not interrupt you.
Oh, it's like he don't know me, but he does know me. He's trying to slip these criteria in. I'll try my bestest. Like for you and Jesus, but that's why I feel like it should be semi-informal, timed, if you like. But yeah, maybe like opening like 2 times, with a couple of rebuttals and boom, we're in the pub. They sell lemonade, halal lemonade. do.
Do you have any debates versus
No, I see online. I'm not. I'm trying to think of Muslims online. I don't think I've ever debated a non-part Muslim. I might be lying or mistaken, but online. Who is that? That's not Abbas from here, is it? Yeah. This is the one who thinks he's George Michael with the Abbas. Highlights, aviator glasses. He's gutted that Wham is over. Pakistani, the one who said the one who blasphemed the spirit over and over. Yeah, Abbas, he thinks he's a bit cool, like a Tom Selleck kind of. You know. No, this one's clean shaven. No, then I don't. Show me a picture or some indicator. But no, so in the park, people you would know of, like Sabor, Adnan, Hashim, Mansour, Modi, Ali. Shabir I haven't, because I've only seen him here twice and he's always in the middle of a sentence, let alone, yeah, but he talks for so long, like, you don't even take a breath. But if it's someone I know of, possibly. But once I started, like, making me a bit silly. Yeah, no, it's because of that oh, do you know, I've seen his name in the comment section, because of people filming the thingy. That's why I'm recording. No, I haven't, but what an apt title, Knocked Out. So he's got some knockout bids. No, I'm debating you anyway. Stop trying to put people under the bus. All right, well that's good. So Sam is... Sorry? Sabur. Yes, I did. I spoke to Sabur about... I feel like it's because he's used to talking to atheists. So he started on religion and then he tried telling me that the early Christians, he didn't say they were Muslim, but he tried to, that they didn't believe Jesus was something, but he talked about the Ebionites. Like he just referred to some, like, at the time I didn't know who he was referencing, but, and he said, well, what would you say to that? And I was like, so what? Like it doesn't follow, they're not my spiritual ancestors. But yeah, so I'm going to stop recording me. Fred, I don't know. Well, there's no contention when if you think if he's gonna stab me or punch me or we're gonna have a big fight. It ain't
You never know.
Well, you do know because I want to go to the pub. I don't want to be in a cell. But yeah, next week's if we do it online, I guess. Yeah, but then it's quite serious. All right, we'll sort something out. Check your Skype every couple of months. The bit where my name is.
I do check it every day.
Oh, because I haven't messaged her. I don't use it a lot, to be fair. All right, I'll start using it. All right, brilliant. Thanks. He's all right. We don't mind it until I start listening to him debate, maybe. But right, I'm stood here, like, you know, like Cinderella. No one to take me to the mall. No one got the balls to take me to the pub. Aye. Oh, there's Hashim, everyone. By the way, I didn't even notice he was here. Has he shrunk? Maybe. Yes. I ain't grown, obviously. She's this size all the time. And there's Mansour as well. He looks ill, doesn't he? I feel like we should pray for Mansour. He looks so wrong with him. Look at his complexion. Just the colour. He looks green. He used to, like, only 2 years ago when I debated him, he looked healthy. I mean, he still sounded spiritually sick, but he, you know, anywho, it's at the time, 32 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to say, like, love you peeps and all that, because there's no debate here, but I'm going to also, straight after this, or you've already watched it straight before, who knows with me, I'll stick on Usman, not stick it on Usman. I'll prem Usman from the other week. Still love you. Nothing's changed from the beginning and every single stream. Oh, that's another thing I can tell you all. If you love someone, get over yourself and tell them, because you might be dead tomorrow. I know that sounds quite East End, but there's a deeper layer to that. Like, you know, for example, with my daughter, every time I speak to her on the phone, I say it, like, not in a perfunctory way, but
Love you, darling.
no, I don't. I'm not posh. No, I do say I love you. So, like, I don't know how real a love is that isn't expressed in any fashion. Like, if you're not doing something for someone, if you're not serving them, like in a Christian sense, if you're not actively loving, now prayer is all right. You can pray for the people, but if they wouldn't know, you know, if someone says I love you and you say you've got any evidence, and they're like, oh, like, do you know, like, try and. God is love, the Bible says, so try to show it when you can. Like, kindness is a choice. And Paul, I'm sure it's Paul, speaks about unkindness and what he associates that with. So sometimes inaction can seem unkind, even if it's for the, you know, your motives could be all right. But I guess it's about, like, psychologically, receiving love is more important than being loved. Like, feeling loved, should I say, like in the development of children and stuff. Anyway. Oh, is that girl? Right, let's just come over a minute. It is. 1 minute, I'm going to just...
Are you guys triggered by a black lady?
See this guy with a little silly thing on his head? Sam just walked over.
Get in there,
Nah, I'm alright. Oh, she's got 3 of them. You know, he just walked over, just started slating him for no reason. Because he's got a better act. No. Oh, I see, we're laughing. We've got the old timer.
She's going to come and slap the job.
You should shave your hair, by the way. Yes.
Why is that?
Cover your hair.
Why? Excuse me, you're lying. You're lying. Sorry, sweetheart, to jump in. Can you tell me what Bible verse? You're talking nonsense. See this man? Your hair is a glory and a covering for your head, says the Bible. You can't read. You can't read. He's not looking at me. He's acting like I don't exist. Her hair is the Bible. He's got the cheek to quote the Bible.
Cover your hair.
No, this idiot said she should shave her head because he thinks he's read the Bible. You shouldn't. That's crazy. The person who acts like I don't exist. Your hair, if you're a woman, is your glory and a covering for your head. Can you believe it? It's from the Bible. The actual Bible. You're talking nonsense. That's from the Bible. It's in the Bible.
Is it a picture of Mary? Do you believe that?
That's right.
I don't believe that picture.
That's right, Muslim ladies.
She covered her head.
They are covering their glory.
She wasn't a Christian.
So that woman around
Did I say that?
to imitate Mary.
Did I say that? They're not because they're not Christians.
No, you don't.
Muhammad said the Jews are not Christians. Oh, he says. He wants to bring Mary in. But then he wants to talk about, like, oh, Muslim women wrong. I never said nothing about Muslim women.
Okay, I do apologise. I'm just saying, it's Islamic. Everything.
Your trousers, your ankles ain't showing.
Your trousers.
His trousers are meant to be raised up. It's the sunnah, isn't it? No, I don't want to see them. Muhammad said so. But the Bible don't say what you think it says either. The Bible says your hair is. Listen to me, please. Your hair. My Bible says your hair. The Bible.
Different Bibles?
Is it a different
No,
Quran?
Dad.
Do you want to be silly? Let me tell you what the Bible says. Good.
You said
Go
my
ahead.
Bible. What does my Bible mean?
I don't know what one you're reading, but it's not the real one. It says your hair. I know you are.
So is your Bible different to her Bible?
No, it says
So in the Bible,
the Bible.
in the Bible it says,
You still won't listen.
cover your hair.
It doesn't say that. You're a liar, and the truth isn't in you. I know the verses you're talking about. It
It's in
says
the
it.
Bible.
Everyone.
It's in the Bible.
The Bible says that to shave your head is a shame on a woman because your hair is your glory and a covering for your head. It says your hair is your glory.
That's right.
Shave it is a shame and it's a covering for your head. So she don't need to cover her hair because she's got hair. He's a little liar. Look at this slut.
You know your stuff.
If I lie about the Bible, I'll get a bit ticked off. Because if I lied about the Quran,
In the Bible, does it teach you? Does it tell you about how when
Can you come 1 minute? I want to show you Bible. I want to read
not
Bible.
really the New Testament as such.
the Bible?
The Bible before the book of Matthew is the Jewish Bible. It's still like a part of my Bible, but those laws and ordinances are not for me because Jesus came with a new agreement and his covenant. And the Bible says that because he said new, that makes the other one old. And what is old passes away.
So you don't accept the Old Testament?
I accept it. It's the word of God. It's revealed to the Jews to follow that, but not me.
So,
But I still
you see when women, when they pray,
you have to go into a church and they have to pray with a head covered.
No. It says when you're prophesying.
But this verse, what does this verse mean then? But every woman who
Can you show me the verse before? That's the thing about the Bible. Never just read one sentence.
every man who prays and prophesies with his head uncovered is
Dishonest. And a woman prays or prophesies. So you see the distinction? Sitting in a church, he didn't do that on purpose. Just sitting in a church is fine. So if you're praying or prophesying.
Praise or prophesies with her head uncovered, dishonors her head.
Yeah, and then if you carry on reading, it literally says your hair is your glory and your hair is a covering. So it doesn't mean like a Muslim or a Jew. It's saying your hair is your glory. A man, so in Victorian times, for example, women kept their hats on and men had to take them off, like, you know, for like a society. But it goes on, I promise you, to say that it's the hair, and that's why it says to shave their hair.
if a woman does not cover her head, she might as well
Have her hair cut. Yeah, see, this translation you've got is quite modern. But anyway, but it is a disgrace for a woman to have her hair cut off, of her head shaved. Then she should cover her head. Keep going. I can't remember what verse it is.
You need to speak before that.
No. Just bring me up the whole. Sorry, where it's the whole. Yeah, I did. It's. I don't like that new English standard. Just for fun. And then that's the whole book. So it was 1:15. So we're up to there, and I've got to cover her head. Ah, there you go. He is the image and glory of God, but woman is the glory of man. If you can see better than me, there's a bit that says her hair is her glory and a covering.
This is why
Women have authority over their own hair.
angels, nevertheless, in the Lord will
Not in the a woman has long hair. It is her glory, for her hair is given to her for a covering.
if anyone is inclined to be practice
Yeah, so you see? So it's literally not a hijab, it's your hair. So what they're saying, not short hair so much, but if a woman was like disgraced, probably like pregnant or whatever, you know what I mean, they would shave her head, I think as a sign, like maybe, I've made that bit up maybe from a film, but I feel like the shaving of the head is a punishment, because your hair is your glory, says the Bible. It's not talking about a hood or a... Some women do, some Christian women put like a veil because of the prophesying and the praying part. But when you're like
when they prophesy and pray, do they have to?
the Bible says so, but the Bible says your hair is a covering. So it's all about whether they think that it means cover or cover. Like, because it's not specific. You could go to the Greek and look what it means, but it goes on to say your hair is a covering. So, you know, but to do so is a disrespect to cover your hair, because it's like having two. But yeah, when Muslims often say to me, yeah, but Mary, but they forget that Mary was Jewish. Like, she wasn't Christian. She believed in Jesus, trust me, by the time he came. John! Right, I've just seen someone who, as a matter of social care, I must take, he's got a little girl with him. Look, right in the middle of the nuts. Right, get that baby out of here. I'm a celebrity.
Well, we went for 2 pints already. We couldn't find you, so we...
Oh, well, I already had one.
No, I mean,
she's on the camera.
And they said, yeah, she was here 15 minutes ago. I was like,
There's nobody in there now.
Are you fair with the
I only had to say the woman already shared it.
The mouth is up.
I didn't say that.
You're tickling. Right, I'm going to stop this video because she's tickling me under the arms. So, I don't know, I might stab someone.
The hair covering bit, that's what they were focusing on.
They were doing it to that girl. Look, they're still surrounding it. Look at them.
No, that guy.
No, but like, are you...
What are they trying to prove, though?
They're trying to prove that they're mouthy. He was literally saying, it says it in the Bible, and I was standing in front of him. It was as if I didn't
It says what in the Bible? Tell me, I really want to know.
She should cover her head or no, she should shave her head. He's listened to some speakers called the video.
Our Bible says it's the glory and
We
the covering.
know that. We just spent 20 minutes finding it. Anyway, lots of love. Bye-bye.